Hello, my name is Leonardo Aya Suarez, and this is how to teach simple continuous with web tools. Use the web tools. To teach someone in a virtual environment, we must keep in mind the online materials that accompany the online environment. These online materials are designed and developed with the intention of facilitating and teaching a learning process. The web tools allow us to use the broad wide range of elements for delivery of the contents the material type. The use of text not only allows the text-based material but also all kinds of other materials like animation, simulation, quiz, audio and video, components, hyperlinks, between others. These materials should have interact properties. The web tools also include the interaction student-student and student-teacher. Text-based materials. These materials are taken to deliver content to the student like a book or a blackboard in a face-to-face classroom. In an online environment, these materials can come in different ways, like Word or PDF documents delivered by an electronic email service like Gmail or Hotmail. In web pages that support elements into text-based material like Blogger, Webdom, or Weebly. This web page not only allows the student to see content but also images and links to other materials using hyperlinks. Also, there is a web tool that allows the student to create and edit text between them. Web tools like Google Docs, Zoho Docs, or OnlyOffice, between others. To integrate these web tools to an English class, we can add them to an additional material and enhance the effectiveness of our face-to-face classes. In those web pages, we can also redirect the student to other spaces that enhance their experience, other spaces like video or exercise. These materials should contain authentic material and contextualized so the student can connect with the content already seen in the classroom. This material must have visualized so the student can contextualize the image with the text. In this web page, we can see the explanation of the grammatical form of the present continuous form. Positive, negative, and interrogative, and some examples and translation to Spanish. Video and audio. The use of video and audio as materials is easier in an online platform. That is why so widely used. The teacher can prepare videos or find videos or video sites such as YouTube, TED, and SchoolTube. The use of online materials to teach present continuous. I will find videos that allow the student to listen the tense in a natural environment. This means conversation, TV shows, or others. So the student can observe the English in a more natural way, in a more natural environment. The use of web tools like Vocaro, Voxbox, and SoundCloud allow the teacher to record his voice so the student can hear it. I will use it as an exercise so the student can hear an audio so later they can answer some question in a homework. Exercise and quizzes. Practice what you have learned is an important part of the learning process. That is why the use of different web tools to create this exercise or redirect the student to the web page with this content. One of the most difficult parts my students find with the present continuous is the grammatical form. In many occasions, they forget how to use the verb or to be or adding to the end of the verse. That is why exercise is is a fundamental aspect to the learning process. Practice until it is natural. In this web page, we can see an exercise where a person can write the present continuous sentence in a positive or a negative way. If you write it in a correct way, it gets a checklist, while if you make a mistake, you receive an X mark, so you can see your progress and correct your mistakes. Discussion and conversations. I'm a believer that the English as language must be practiced to be assimilated. In the classroom this is easy, but in our homes this is more difficult. That is why I will use the web tools Skype, Ovo, Google Hangouts, and similar to connect my students with me, between them, even maybe with a foreign person, so they can practice the present continuous tense with others. I as a teacher will be a moderator that guide the conversation and intervene only if it is necessary to correct mistakes. With this I conclude my presentation. The web tools allow the student to be more autonomous in their learning process. Also allow the teacher to be present in a more extensive way than only the school, presenting the student with videos, audio, exercise in their houses too, so they can practice and be better for themselves.